People, welcome to Rogue Trader Beta. I think it's part 10. We finished with Rykad Majoris and we got Pascal. And now we need to find Heinrichs. He should be here in this sector. We got Eurac V and Rykad Majoris. We did Rykad with the prison. I could check the quest log. We need to go to the monastery. Navigator. So we need Cassia. I think I sold a lot of items and they're still in my inventory. That's bloody weird. Let me see the traders here. Maybe it's the trader on Rykad Majoris that's actually broken. Yeah, it kept items, but I can't sell them anymore. And I can see them in the inventory. And if I buy a frag, currency doesn't work at all. I think it doesn't work at all. Yeah. What can you do? Check the Rykad that there was one NPC that wanted help, maybe. Maybe I can get a reward or something. I straight at the entrance. But that was weird. Hey. Go to the planet. That's interesting. What we're gonna do now, I got quick save. Let's go from the quick save. Try again. Hope I can access Eurac V and Rykad Majoris. Maybe Pascal is causing this. I'll remove Pascal and enter. not Pascal. That area is off limits. I reported the bug. I'll say it also today on the channel. I'll fix it. So let's go to Rykad Majoris. I really hope it's only for Rykadiphilia right now. I really hope so. If it's not, I don't know what to do. An unidentified void ship. Ogres notice a large object among the lifeless rocks covering the planet. A void ship whose signature and origin are impossible to identify from orbit is resting on the edge of a deep ravine. The hollow, unidentified vessel is severely damaged. Rocks around it shattered by the force of gigantic machine crash landing. Ogres haven't found any vital signs aboard or near the vessel. Lord Xenos sent a squad to the planet to explore. The landing party reports via Vox. As soon as they touch down, the colossal void ship before them is covered with spikes and looks like a morbid beast sculpted out of darkness, menacingly hanging over the ravine. An experienced veteran accurately determines the origin of the unholy vessel. It belongs to the Xenos race called Drukhari. Ready to collapse at any moment, the void ship emits a long, woeful creak, as if promising to drag along to the abyss below anyone who dares to disturb its slumber. Abelard suggests finding out what Xenos were doing in Rykad's system, taking heed of seneschal recommendations. The rogue trader orders to send more people to the planet. Anxious Idira tells the Lord Captain that voices in her head are screaming, repeating words harbinger darkness and death. Not wanting to tempt destiny, the rogue trader decides to withdraw the people from the vessel. Argenta eagerly says that the only good Xenos is a dead one. A true servant of the Emperor shouldn't soil their hands with Xenos technology. The rogue trader orders to send more people to the Xenos void ship to collect any valuable foundings. Being the God Emperor chosen, the rogue trader won't go digging around Xenos trash. The artifacts of the enemies of humanity should disappear from the Cronus Expanse. Let's send more people to the planet, but I guess it's gonna backfire. After 2 watches of hard labor, the workers managed to stabilize Drukhari void ship. The soldiers who entered the vessel were met with lifeless bodies of Xenos who had died when the void ship crashed. The void ship itself, following its abominable nature, came to life, craving to sate its wicked appetite for human death. The vessel systems have reacted to the intruders, and senselessly cruel, deadly traps have sprung to action on all decks. Agility checks succeeded. Monstrous contraptions designed to mince, rip apart, and incinerate their victims took the soldiers by surprise, but were neutralized before the squad suffered significant losses. The soldiers found several curious pieces of xenotech on the sinister void ship, but no data that could shed some light on why it came to the Rykad system. Barbed needles, shatter shard, piercing splinter cannon. Piercing splitter cannon. Two-handed exotic with 35 penetration. And no one can wield this one. 200 max ammo, 7 rate of fire. Xeno weapon. Drukhari. Okay, let's check other options too, because I'm curious what they gave for other options. I'll save before I reach the planet. There are 3-4 options with components. Oh, we got 13. Profit factor. Completely broken for me, I guess. It doesn't go up in it. I don't know. I just don't know. Items remained and I sold them. Like, all of the gear is there, like I never sold it. What can you do? Lord Xenos failed. Pascal is willing to go through the telemetry data more thoroughly and perform additional research to remotely determine the machine's nature. He knows it's Drukhari's. Collect any valuable findings. It's always a piercing splinter cannon. What if I withdraw, as Idira says? Nothing, okay? You gain nothing. There is an option only to withdraw. If you give an option to withdraw, there should be something, okay? Even a negative penalty. Crew morale down. I don't know. 2-3 different options what you can actually lose or gain when withdrawing. Same as when you loot stuff. You lose some, you gain some. Risk and reward. Same should be for abandoning. Okay, like Idira wants. Maybe Idira receives, I don't know what. Reputation. Where's that? No. Yes, maybe. If you decide to do it, then Idira receives what you plan her to be, okay? I don't know if you plan her to be Imperialis, Chaos, or Benevolencia. She receives something. All companions, maybe, change the relation, how they react to what you did just now. If you decide to withdraw. Same if you decide to loot. Some get upset. Some don't. Maybe that will be the way. Now it's Argenta. Then Argenta reacts, okay. We listen to Abelard. And we get a weapon. We don't have extracticums. It's explored. Can we enter Rykadiphilia now, after Rykad Majoris? Why you take the turn like, what was that? Go straight. What if I exit and re-enter again? Maybe it's gonna change something. No, this is... I really doubt. I mean, I've stopped doing that. I can check, but... I think it's bugged out completely. Alright. Let's go to Eurac V. It always wants to take a turn around the star and then go for the objective. Interesting. Let's land Eurac V. After this, I guess chapter 1 ends. And chapter 2 begins. Once you reach Footfall, it's chapter 2. Impressive, this map, I like it. I really like it. I'm still injured. When will you get cleared of injuries? Can I interrupt this? They're gonna execute them. In the name of the House of Orsellio. Felec Orsellio, a tall man stops you with a gesture when you approach. Blood is trickling down the pearly scales of his face. Both other people's and his own. Two jet black unblinking eyes are watching you every move, and the third one, the mark of a navigator's. These are the navigators. Navigator's fate is menacingly pulsing behind the lower lid in the middle of his forehead. Step back or I will unleash all horrors of the ocean of souls upon you, Emperor. Be my witness. The Sea of Souls, the Warp, Materium. How can a blind man see the starry sky? Answering High Gothic, I'm a rogue trader, and I'm no enemy of Navy's nobility. Abelard, if you would be so kind. I from Rykad Majoris. This is brother. It was the Emperor will that brought me to this abode. Keep talking to me like that, I'll make you swallow your own tongue. We go with the password. How can a blind man see the starry sky? I do not know what you're up to, but I'm in no mood for games. Answering High Gothic. System has enjoyed the protection of the Winterscale dynasty for many years. Admittedly, I did not expect to meet another rogue trader in my lifetime. And since the fate brought such an important person into my abode, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands Felec Christoph August, the keeper of this place. So I did not arrive to reinforce the traitors. This is great news. Having said that, I need to point out that Eurac V is a holy place for House Orsellio, a sanctum sanctorum that is open only to a few chosen attendants. And it pains me to say that you are not on the expected guest list. The navigator looks at his guards and winces. The soldiers are quivering as if their tormented flesh were being flayed, yet they keep clutching their weapons. Why would a keeper of the station command vile mutants whose very existence is frowned upon by the Emperor? The blame lies with Theobald Orsellio, the second keeper of Eurac V. The old man was a great navigator, but could no longer control his powers. I begged him to retire, but he was too obsessed with our mistress, Lady Cassia. Cassia is our next companion. We won't find Heinrichs. His madness and contrariness spelled doom for the entire station, for he opened his third eye in a fit of rage and unleashed horrors of the warp on those who drew his displeasure. The Theobald I used to know would never use his powers in such a reckless manner. This will be difficult to explain to the uninitiated, but I'm going to try. The warp currents have been buffeting the system for dozens of cycles and wore the veil between our world and the immaterium ragged thin, at least here on the station. The ruinous powers are trying to tear it away completely and corrupt all living things. The servants were the first to fall victim to the malignant influence. Oh, how twisted their bodies became, even as pain and despair drove the poor souls mad. The lunatics took my mistress prisoner and almost destroyed the station. I rallied the few still following the light of the Golden Throne to set things right. The Lord Navigator speaks the unvarnished truth. I bet the station is full of voices and whispers, all trying to break through from the other side, waiting for you to reach out and swing the door open wide. I sincerely hope the influence of the Immaterium has not yet affected your body and your soul. With all due respect, I advise you not to remain at the station. Return to your voice ship. I need to save Lady Cassia. If you're not willing to help or indeed risk your life, you must leave now. Take him by force, and I care about your mistress. I'm looking for a navigator, and you will do. We need Cassia, it's a companion. You can also attack. Still got questions concerning the situation at the station. The warp drove the servants insane, but failed to affect you and Mistress Cassia. Thanks to a special gene, navigators are more resistant to emanations of the warp than mere mortals. This is what allows us to guide ships through the Sea of Souls. Tell me about Cassia. Regretfully, I'm not allowed to discuss my mistress either with her retinue or the outsiders. She will tell you about herself personally if she feels like it. Assuming she survives, that is. I'm begging you to not waste any more of our precious time, for it's running out. What makes you think your mistress is still alive? You may not believe me, but Lady Cassia is capable of incredible things. Not even the traitor Theobald can easily harness her power. My men reported that the station is in deplorable state. Trust me, I should know everything happened too quickly. There were dozens of reports of calamities, victims, and failing systems. But the only precious thing aboard this station is Mistress Cassia's life. Everything else is of little value, can be easily replenished. Why did you not respond to the messages from Rykad Majoris? Already said Eurac V is sacrosanct. It is the holy domain of the Navy's nobility, and is forbidden for commoners from the world below. We hope to solve the crisis on our own, but when the situation spiraled out of control, we could not establish contact because the traitors had disabled our equipment. What kind of help are you talking about? I will never ask for your favor under different circumstances, and yet Lady Cassia's well-being is above all. I do not have many people left, and my wounds are too deep to act with the required precision and swiftness. But you may actually succeed. In order to ascend to the Mistress Chambers, you will need to remake a holy relic fused with the blood of Lady Orsellio herself. This is the elevator machine spirit control rod. I have one part and the other was lost during the mutiny. Even this relic will be of no use unless the elevator mechanism is powered. So how am I supposed to power the elevator? Station main cogitator is situated in a guard room. Enter the correct command sequence and the sacred mechanism will do the rest. How do I make the control rod? Got a phylactery with the mistress blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory, which is located behind one of the reliquary doors. The most ancient of sacred mechanisms will help to rebuild the rod. The tech priests ceaselessly perform the rites of appeasement so that the machine spirit would serve the house in its time of need. The fateful hour is now upon us. Requesting access to the object's data crypt, the Navy's nobility use independent modifications of standard sanguinary technologies due to the uniqueness of the genetic code inherent in the lineage of each house. And these technologies were made secret for a reason. I must respectfully decline your request, esteemed servant of the Omnissiah. You have your sacraments, and we have ours. If it's so simple, why don't you do it yourself? Never said a feat would be easy to accomplish. The path to the laboratory in the guard room is blocked by the very same madmen who took over the station. They will not negotiate and are not afraid of displeasing the Navy's nobility or incurring the Emperor's wrath. They bow only to brute strength, something which I currently happen to lack. Why should I help you? You arrived for a reason. We won't be able to help you until the crisis is curtailed, but if you immediately move to lend us assistance, I promise we will reach an agreement that satisfies you, be it riches, influence, or the powers of our navigators. The woes of your house upset the balance of power in this part of the galaxy. I'll help you not for the sake of profit, but for the good of the Imperium. It will be an honor to save Lady Navigator from her woes. The rogue trader raid will cost House Orsellio, but you should rejoice, for your mistress will live. I'll rescue your mistress, but in return I require that House Orsellio signs a contract with my protectorate. I'm doing it for the Imperium. You should hurry then. We will stay here to hold the line and lick our wounds. Good luck, and may the Emperor's light be with you. Let's begin. Navis Nobile. Let's roll. I love the area, it's really nice.
The whispers told me how.
Warriors are mauled by a force far beyond any mortal capacity. The faces are twisted in pain and hands fused with improvised weapons, tools, scissors, and cutlery. We're gonna fight chaos here. Quite sure of it.
None shall stand in my way.
We can jump over with athletics. This is the elevator. Elevator is out of power.
It's about time.
I got one multi-key. Okay, let's jump over.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
It's the only way.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
We leveled up. Right, leveling.
Idleness, let's move.
Level 9. Or level 10. Level 10. Now. We're gonna go with Kraus. We're gonna go with Fellowship. This version only contains limited selection of advancement paths for the leader for the second half of the version. If you plan on playing this version for 10+ hours, consider selecting another career. I'm sticking with a leader. Abelard. If you charge from 5 or more cells, you gain benefits from toughness bonus and strength bonus, and the damage dealt seems like it's flat increased, which is way too much. It's charge damage plus 20 plus 20. It sounds completely broken with Impetus. Yeah, I'll go with Impetus. Test it out. And a weapon skill. No, I'm gonna go with toughness. Or strength. We're gonna go with strength. How come Abelard is lacking strength though? If he's a fighter. Here we're gonna go with we're gonna go with awareness, and we're gonna go with intelligence. Agenda. Free reload. The cover efficiency increased by 10% for full covers and 20% for half covers. Yeah. And ballistics. Pascal. Pascal will go with Medikit. And he will go with... Go with ballistic this time. He's all around. Oh. We stick with all around build. At least for the bait.
Victory awaits!
Operation successful.
Take their own lives by slicing their guts wide open. Oh.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Meteorite chunk. Mutated flesh sample. Mutant traitors.
I'm restless.
Boom!
Purge them!
How did you pound in front of me? And behind me? What on earth? Are you melee? What are you, melee? The charge
I've seen
should
worse
really hurt.
Victory is imminent. Reduce to dust.
Brrm.
It will be done.
Damn, I'm still injured. Mutants, mutants. There's the commander. Dancing commander.
All too easy.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless.
That wasn't expecting a hit, so it's fine.
Follow my lead.
Nothing I can't do.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act. Dedicated. I'll do it.
Oh, there's more shit.
Cover me! On it. But of course. Farewell.
Nice. Like the sniper, it's great. Questionable order.
The old Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
Argenta will clear all out. Easily. Spit it up. It's not that hard. Good job, Abelard. Good job.
Already done.
Was that you?
Get those with ranged weapon. Oh, nice crit 34, man. Get those with ranged weapon first. That's what matters.
Nothing I can't do.
And keep popping up.
High momentum.
I'll try to go for the commander this time.
Doubt is for the weak.
Nice.
Strike is a
Nice. There goes the commander.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Now we clear them out.
Can escape the
Argenta
In
is
thy light I stand.
more than
Thy
broken.
light I crave. As the
Compared to
Emperor
other
commands,
companions,
I
just
act.
way too freaking OP for the early game.
I'll do it. Strike is a prayer.
I mean, I would not say Argenta. Soldier class is OP. Soldier class. The OP.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I refuse.
Will do.
We'll let Melis kill the
Turn of fate.
ranged units. Then GG. I'm gonna switch this for bolters. That's what I'm gonna do. These carbines are crap. And I'll probably give shotgun to Abelard. Because it seems like you can't miss with a shotgun, they can dodge. Shotgun counts like explosive weapon, like power weapons. Enemies can dodge, but you can never miss. There is no percentage to hit. Okay? Not like with bolt weapons, with solid weapons where it's percentage and additional, where they can dodge.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
But good job. Good
Will
job.
be done.
You're all starting to get useful. Or I got better.
I will do
One out of those two. I believe they're more useful now.
all too easy.
Ira, snipe out.
Anything is.
Jesus Christ, 80% miss. I hate it when it happens.
I'll pass. Not a problem.
How far with the leader you can get buffs? Like the entire screen away now. That's bloody nice.
Forge ahead.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Rejoice in battle! Eradicated.
Boom! Out of the screen, 3 screens away to the next map. Launch him into the orbit. And tune down this ragdoll physics of it. It's like I shot him with a cannon. But with a single shot.
Will do.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Lucky son of a bitch.
High momentum.
Abelard. The so-called RRRM. I can't.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Don't know why he couldn't charge.
At your
RRRM.
ready, to dust.
This is the last one. The
About time.
easiest fight in the game after the turrets fight would be the first fight of Eurac V. The easiest. Encore.
A new challenge for me?
Oh, I need to write down. I'll forget, man. I'll forget. It's a long game. Can shoot on balcony, that's done. Dash on Argenta broken. Disarm icon during combat on Argenta is missing. Break the ranks not working. Eurac V. Right. Let's look.
None shall stand in my
A
way.
bit weird movement bugs from the alpha version. The Lady Navigator statue looks pristine. New. Cassia. Okay.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I thought the next companion was gonna be Heinrichs, and it's gonna be Cassia. Okay.
Follow my lead.
Pontius Cyphus Gelasius on the training of the 30 servants at court of the Navy's nobility. Instructions for how to treat their mistress, the Lady Navigator of the house, I think Orsellio, was it? Data crypt. Lore Imperium. What are you now? Navigator? What?
I rise to the occasion.
Statue by the famous Calixian sculptor and chronicler Zacharias Vernon the Magnificent, the 23rd year of this millennium. Original. Was it to remove I think there was an option if you wanted to take screenshots to remove the UI. I like character journal, encyclopedia, colony, worship, pause, quick screenshots, stop, hold, move, skip, select consumables. Where was the button to remove, man? Cargo, keyboard. Fucking hell, where was it? I know there was an option to remove this.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Please go into position for the picture. Argenta. Debit. Where these buggers came from here. Big map.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Unexpected result.
Move the rebel. Noble silk gloves. Plus 3 to persuasion checks. Okay.
None shall stand.
Let me see, there was one door behind, just to check it out quickly. This one. Where does it lead to? A heavy door is secured by a sophisticated mechanical lock, or in other words, you shall not pass. child. Who did that? Who shot him, man? Was it Argenta? Yo, man. The mutant throat is crossed by a deep cut, while the Aquila is carved on their forehead. Traitors are often executed in this way. Data crypts.
Victory awaits.
Awareness check doesn't trigger, no secrets. Weird. Research notes of Navy's Laboratorium Custodian Fortunate Orsellio Part 13. We're gonna read this on a full release. Some things I won't spoil on this beta run. I'm already spoiling enough. For myself and for you they're gonna watch. Gotta keep some juice for the full release, yeah. Carapace chestplate. A long last. Two-handed. Is it a sniper? It's a sniper, man. It's a sniper. And it seems like it's unique sniper. $13 to $18, solid. So I finally start getting useful if I can. 13 to 18. 12 to 16. See if I can get useful with a sniper finally. Nice. I love it.
The machine gun grants me insight.
A Reaper auto pistol. Who needs a Reaper auto pistol? You don't. You got a flamethrower and a bolter. This is solid. You got your carbine. I got a well-maintained stability revolver. Better pen. Lays solid. 67, 60, 10. It's gonna be Abelard, but I guess it's useless on him.
It's about time.
Okay.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Rough bloody sketch. Drawn with fresh blood. The Immaterium here.
A new challenge for me.
See the traces of Immaterium. Yes. And Awaken the Cogitator. Awaken it. The Cogitator windscreen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The buttons, switches and levers were ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around the sacred mechanism that now sparks and hisses in agony, still refusing to perish. The tech praise wax system emit a binary trill, and his mechadendrites start furiously lashing at the air. I'm recording blasphemy. The person found guilty of such cruelty to a noble mechanism must be sentenced to immediate destruction. Awaken it. You turn a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation lever. The cracked windscreen of the sacred engine flickers. The cogitators inside emit creaks and groans and the lumens oscillate at random. Takes a while, but eventually the machine spirits do grant you access to the cogitator system. Request data. Machine spirit hum restlessly in the sacred machine's womb, but soon project the required information. Felec Orsellio. Theobald Orsellio, upper chambers. Calomira Orsellio, upper chambers. Deceased. Felec Orsellio deceased. Rasmus Orsellio deceased. So only Theobald and Felec are alive. The child, location, upper chambers, biometric parameters, rapid heartbeat, high body temperature, stress level exceeds the permissible limit. State is unknown, error, attention, calming treatments are advised, attention, access to upper chamber inaccessible, error, control rod not found. If you lose the rod, contact one of the station wardens of the Navy's Laboratorium custodian immediately. Examine the log. The archive. Molim. View Wax report. This officer, do you copy? Several generators overheated on the lower levels. Chamber A through D are unpowered. Tech priest crew sent to investigate the problem is not responding, requesting back. Officer speaking, 200 servants have perished due to explosive decompression of the living quarters. We located traces of mechanical interference. Preliminary cause, it's officers' sabotage. Crews 5, 6 and 9 are cut off from the main compartment. We got oxygen for 20 minutes, may the Emperor save our souls. Senior station officers, this is Captain speaking. We attempted to contact the Winterscale Scion for help, but something is jamming the signal. We never received a reply and cannot be sure if it was even sent in the first place. A rescue team is not coming. We're on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone can be a traitor. You hear me? Anyone. If you're no doubt, shoot to kill. Examine recent entries. The servants close to the child have started butchering one another again. An order came from above to have their remains processed. Negotiations with the Winterscales were a success. A new batch of servants will arrive in 10 moons. Escort them to the laboratory at once. It's imperative that we increase the new retainers. Resistance to the child's powers. Data expunged. Examine the station docking log. Identity confirmed. Regent Laboratoy Puzzle. Date of visit classified. Reason for visit classified. Date of departure classified. Examine security. Warning, damaging technical compartments detected. Warning, living quarters depressurized. Warning, unable to access the station's docking system. Warning, energy regulation system unknown error. The station will transfer over to emergency power. Immediate evacuation of the facility is advised. Warning. The imminent demise of this voice station is affirmed. The damage to its core infrastructure has reached critical mass, at which point further degradation has commenced in a cascading configuration. View the encrypted data. Required access level security captain or above. Current access level senior security officer. Use tech, break through the machine. Fuck! Requesting permission to appease the weary spirits in this creation of the Omnissiah. Access to the archives has been granted. Pascal did it, we just didn't got the XP. Okay, so... whatever. Most of the encrypted data is wiped. You find traces of the Purge protocol. Recovery is impossible, but a list of the most recent commands been embedded in the machine spirit's consciousness now flits across the screen in a single creeping line. Child delete picked flow, disable access code, annual station controls, delete activate shuttle self, destruct purge command log. Exploring the archives for a while longer allows you to recover a surviving expert from a report by the captain of the guard that mentions the security system had recently been reconfigured without letting him know. His command goes as follows: only the keepers of the station have access to the life support system. But Master Theobald had been at the child's side, and so was I. Could it be that? Return. Call Rykad Majoris for help. The system cannot carry out your commands. Switch to the main chambers. Open all doors on a level. Cogitator windscreen goes dark. Okay. Warning, warning, processing error. Oh, whoa, whoa. Spirits of the sacred machine require special purification rituals in order to restore utilization of lingua more familiar to the citizens of the Imperium. Requesting access to the device. Go ahead. Pascal. Praise to the machine, and the machine answers. The main hall. The Cogitator takes a view to gather the data from the station active system. According to the report, the door has already been opened. Library. Opened. Compartment. Depressurized. Technical areas. Opened. Guard room. Opened. Laboratory. Opened. Return. Main elevator. Activate. Confirmed. Return. Stop disturbing the machine. We already disturbed it enough. Now everything is open.
Victory awaits!
Even though it's a Warhammer game, I got like light feeling. Not that I'm playing Wrath of the Righteous reskinned with Warhammer. I have a feeling like I'm playing a modern Fallout CRPG. That's the feeling I get. Like a great Fallout game, but with a Warhammer skin. Willpower to lore warp checks.
It's about time!
Seer. Seer is Cassia. I think Cassia is Seer. Navigator. Something. Whatever. Is the door open? It is. Let's see what we unleashed. Why is there loot here? What did we open? I know I need to go with the elevator up. Let's see what's this.
None shall stand in my way.
What is this?
Do you see that?
Yeah, I do. Trash for the ship. Biogel, black water, purified cell perfunctioning world. Foul smelling hissing liquid. Goods. Psy crystal. More goods. Flash cell. More doors. Data. This extension of the reagent is staring at your nostrils. Broken glass crunching underfoot. Somebody wanted to destroy the laboratory or find something.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Synthetic amniotic fluid pools across the floor, barely discernible traces stretched to the side opposite the entrance.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
1 small second, I need to take a piss. Be right back in 20 seconds. 1 hour, 6 minutes in. Let's roll. Eurac V.
Victory awaits.
What is this? User, remake the control.
Follow my lead.
Adamantium. Laboratory journal. Ship flask, catalyst flask, data connector. We need to remake the rod. It's like a mini puzzle, seems like. Yo. Too many switches. Way too many. Transducer. Remake. The elevator control rod can be rebuilt in the laboratory with a mistress blood. With mistress blood sample. Where are those blood samples now? Mutated flesh. What is this then? Router has recreated the control rod and restored power to the elevator. I recreated it, but so what's this then? A data crypt connector? Data crypt. Catalyst. Reagent. Tissue. Flash sample is tissue. What's a catalyst? Black water, biogel, acid. Let's go with acid. It is not. At least I think it is not. It's the user. You need the mistress blood to create a control rod. There's some secret here. Something's gonna happen if I get it right. I tried with acid. Now we're gonna try with something else. Reagent. Catalyst. Data. Data. Close. Catalyst. What can be the catalyst? Tissue. Catalyst can reagent. Tissue, data, reagent. Are you bugged? I could put them previously to this. We're gonna pick biogel as a reagent. Now nothing is allowed. This is bugged. Has to be bugged. Who the data? Who the reagent? Yeah, I think it's bugged. I don't have a reagent, but how did it work on a previous save if I don't have a reagent? Now I can't even see the inventory anymore. Oh. This should be it. Adamantium, or this, or that. Tissue. Reagent. Catalyst. Black water. Ah,
It's about time.
reagent. User. The router recreates the controller, restore power to the other. It's time to return to the keeper station.
None shall stand in my way.
It's a reagent. Control rod. Hey, now it works. It's an elevator controller made with the help of the navigator technologies. Let me see, it should work now. I'm gonna use meteorite dust. We're gonna use biogel. We're gonna use data, and we're gonna use a navigator, mutated and flash. Let's use navigator flash sim. Do it. There are so many possibilities, man. Like those logs that I found, there might be some clue of what to do. Ah, newest. Corrupted flesh of the mutated reacts to the crystals we purchased from the Winter Scale Dynasty. You grind the reagent to dust. or into fine crumbs to speed up the reaction. Do not use acid under any circumstance. Trust me, you will not like having to tend the burns for the next dozen turns. You know, calls for something more neutral. One more thing. Tech priest plays the data for the calculated number of chrono turns, which means it is no longer necessary to stay near the devices you're waiting for the reaction to start. Did not use acid and use dust. Meteorite dust or adamantium dust? Let's use adamantium. I also got crystal dust and meteorite dust. Well, it can be anything, goddammit. Let's use crystal. Nah, whatever. Get the list. We're gonna use black water. Or a crystal. I don't know, man. I really don't know. You know how many possibilities there are? Tissue. Navigator. Flesh. And mutated flesh. Flesh. And navigator flesh. Of course it's gonna explode. I need to read this shit again. I'm gonna write it down this time. Could be anything. Saying it. Corrupted flesh of the mutated reacts to the crystals. Corrupted flesh. Yeah, shit. Corrupted. Reacts to the crystals purchased from the Winterscale dynasty. Strongly recommend grinding the reagent to dust or into fine crumbs to speed up the reaction. Did not use acid. Reagent. Let's go with adamantium dust. Catalyst. You can go with this. No acid. We're gonna go with biogel. Data. We're gonna go with that. Are they all the same data crypts? KO4 H4 KO. Oh, they're not the same, man. And a tissue flask, it needs to be corrupted, mutated, navigator, and flesh. I think corrupted is mutated. Once more and see which one is it. So H41, okay. H41, okay. Data. H41, okay. There you are. Reagent. Any dust. Let it be adamantium. Catalyst. Anything but acid. Tissue. Corrupted. Mutated. Oh, what did I done wrong? Are there any more that I haven't found? I need corrupted flesh. Maybe I'm supposed to find corrupted flesh. It's mutated flesh, it's flesh, and it's navigator flesh. And it says it needs to be corrupted. I got navigator, I got flesh, and I got mutated flesh. More must establish the corrupted flesh of the mutated. So it's mutated. Oh, that's fucking weird then. Like data. Age 41, okay. Close. Catalyst. This time we try black water. Tissue would be mutated. And the reagent should be any dust. I tried adamantium, I'll try meteorite. Okay, let me write it down. It's not meteorite. Because I believe the rest of them are right. So now we're gonna try. Data connector H41, okay. Tissue flask is mutated. Catalyst is they say do not use acid by it. I'm gonna use acid because they say do not use by any means. And here I'm gonna put crystal dust. Okay, it's not acid. Maybe it's bugged. I don't know, man. I don't know. H41 mutated. Catalyst. Go with a crystal dust. I know, catalyst is this. Biogel. Go with a biogel. And on a reagent, go with crystal dust. Oh, we got it. Whatever the hell it is, but we got it. We got goods. We got 6 adaptive antidotes. The wielder becomes immune to toxic damage and suffers -10 toughness penalty until the end of combat. All of that trouble for 6 steams, man. Oh, we got it. This was the first puzzle in the game on Eurac V. Alright. And we got a rat tube. Let's go. Now I can say we did it all. Laboratoy Puzzle. Nice. The elevator's working. All done.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
New challenge for me.
No, we don't do return to the void ship. Felec Orsellio. You dealt with the threats powered the elevator. Well done. I trust you brought the activation rod as well. Remember, a second of hesitation may cost my mistress her life. The crossroads. There are 2 paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks so poor and flimsy, they fall at the slightest touch. One hiding a blind man, another a traitor. What paths? I cannot say. One is paved with blind faith, the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like the most. Who is who? Who do you see behind the masks? My whispers are jingling nestily. They will not speak, the naughty little things. They say the tearing of the mask is your concern. Thank you, and I do not understand a single word. Idira nods tiredly and glances at Felec from the corner of her eye. The station has enough problems without your sorcery, Psyker. Keep the key. There is darkness swirling in Felec Orsellio's bottomless eyes as he bares his sharp teeth in a defensive snarl. Kindly explain yourself, scion of the Von Valancius dynasty. What is the meaning of this? Who's the child mentioned in the documents and reports found at the station? You touched upon something that should not have been touched at all. The child is what the station servants call Mistress Cassia. For the commoners' dirty mouths must not sully her name. You see, not all servants should have their vocal apparatus organs docked. Some prove to be useful while still able to speak. You ignored the password that had been sent to Yvain Winterscale from the station. Ridiculous. Personally give out passwords to every attendant. What you mentioned when we first met has nothing to do with the access code to Eurac V. You've been misled. The servants alone cannot be blamed for what happened at the station. Most corpses I discovered were either unarmed or feeble. Warp does not corrupt only the soul, the body and the mind are just as afflicted. The mad and the furious, a single servant wielding more strength than an entire squad of the mistress' personal guard. Bodyguards had their brains addled as well, but the home will let them hold out just long enough to destroy those who rushed in to assault them with bare hands. Destroying the shuttles, shutting off the power, disabling the security systems, too many things require special access available only to the keeper of the station. As I'm sure you're aware, there were two keepers of the station. Your guess is absolutely correct, Theobald Orsellio, the demented old man obsessed with Lady Cassia and her power, and also the one to blame for those woes that have befallen Eurac V and our noble line. I listened to the recording of the station officer's private conversation. You were very lenient with them and encouraged neglecting the security protocols on purpose. I was lenient, this is true, and in the end I paid a steep price. Just look at the ruins surrounding us. Mutineers have left almost nothing of my home. The madmen I fought were certain that it is us who are the traitors. That's why they're insane. We really heed the ramblings of retainers who dare to raise their hand against the science of the noble bloodline. Enough! I did not trust you even a little bit, Felec Orsellio. It really is the time to end this. Felix squares his shoulders and gestures to his guards. I was hoping to find an ally in you, but you're merely delaying the conclusion of this youthful story. Defend yourself.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
You dare cross the faithful?
Felec bodyguards are quite strong, as well as Felec Orsellio. I picked the freaking fight, man. I really did. Keep Argenta safe and it should be fine. Felec Orsellio. Tides of time and space dramatically increases the navigator's luck, yet they cannot move for some time. He increases crit by 30. Sure. So do we go for the bodyguards? There's a lot of them till they arrive. Or do we go for Felec? I think I should go for Felec. And we're gonna charge from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles away. Brrrr.
Victory
Felec. And Felec plays now. If he wants to move, I should kill him with attack of opportunity. Brrrr, good Abelard. Good. There goes Felec. Cut in the head. Now you survive, Abelard. Argentina. Come here. We got stuff to whack. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, ho, ho.
I'll do it.
Good job, Argentina. Idira, Idira, Idira. Idira. Picture is there. She can't. Buff up Abelard. He's gonna get shot like crazy, man.
Will do.
He's already injured twice, 3 times, better to say. Okay.
Just a minor setback.
I can live with that.
Stop mocking me.
I can live with that. Why do you fight when
I've suffered.
Orsellio is dead? Why on earth would you fight if he's dead? Go, Pascal! Let me study you.
My competencies are not that universal.
Why? Ah, this is not study, this is study.
Request approved. My vow is to serve.
That, and then we do this. Threat. Shit, you missed both. They were in a line. Ah. What? I'm able to charge like this. Yo, Abelard. Brrrr.
Gray hair, sure hair.
Got a sniper. Move. Command. $30, $76, $30. Go. Oh, it's a laser sniper. Jesus Christ, he shot him 4 times. And it was the time. Vroom.
I took care of this one.
Now can you charge?
I will do my duty.
Take it, Abelard. I'm gonna delete Calcio Orsellio and take Cogitator. Because I don't trust a single one over here. Yo, Argentina!
Move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
I need to make sure that she hits better with barrage. That's it.
As the
you
Emperor
go, Matt.
commands, I act.
Use dash. Tira plus.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
57.
Was that you?
Cover.
Or
Good armor.
will do.
God Orsellio fast. That fucker hit 30% crit chance of damage.
Not my worst day.
One shot it with Abelard. Don't drop Abelard. No. Go, Pascal. Save him.
Forward. Initiating by
What are you doing? Troll.
Is much appreciated.
Freaking me out.
request approved.
Ay, 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 ay.
High momentum.
Charge. Let's roll like
In the
this.
face of adversity.
Then we say move, move, move. Then we align.
Technically sound approach.
Then we go crazy.
The stars themselves.
And then we go.
At your beck.
Brrrm.
It will be done.
Brrrm.
I've
Then
seen
you're gonna
worse
stick
battles than
there.
this in my time.
If he wants to escape, we trigger attack of
I'm not
opportunity. Yo, I need one tile to cover. Okay.
Suits my purposes.
Who wants to? I'll go with Pascal.
Running binary override.
Come on, Pascal, don't disappoint me, man. Shoot someone.
Dogmatic protocols.
50. That's it. Undercover.
Reading damage log.
You're fine. Ah. Brrrm.
Target well struck. It will be done.
Argentina.
I'll do it.
It would be way too fucking
As
much,
the
I
Emperor
guess.
commands, I act.
You did your part.
I will not.
Come on!
I'll do it.
Yeah.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. But of course,
Holy shit. Yo, Pascal with melee whack the fucker. Those crits from Pascal. If that ain't good, I don't know what is. Now we do. Bring it down. And there we go. Solid fight, I would make it a bit tough. At least for core. That would definitely make it a bit tougher.
It's about time.
What have you left for us, Orsellio? You got a control rod, the second one. You got hit chance and critical hit chance. Ooh, you got stuff of House Orsellio. Navigator stuff. You got a Deadshot Stab Revolver. Accuracy dramatically increases if the user's strength equals 35 or more. And the Armored Body Glove. This one was rich, Orsellio. Rich!
Follow my lead.
Nice. Now, before we go to the elevator, before we go, well, that. Let's see those items from the newest. Warden's control rod and another control rod in shape of rotary mechanism. Elevator control rod made with the help of navigator technologies. 5 to hit and 3 to crit. And you got 3 bonus to logic. 5 to hit on Argenta. She's got even more OP. This is for the navigator, I think. Only navigator can use the staff. And the pistol, I put it instead of a well-maintained. The 80-14, if strength above 35 and it's 40. Dramatically increases accuracy. Done. And then we wait to acquire Cassia and give her the navigator's occupation. Nice. Worth killing this Orsellio, worth it. Let's roll. Floor 2. Where we go to the floor 2. That's gonna be on part 11. Part 10 is done. Very nice map. I'll be seeing you in the next part. Thanks for watching.